Hey, my good people out there on YouTube. I am your boy George. Yes, I am the truth. Say it with me. I'll punch you right in the right left. Check it out, y'all. Why we're here today is I want to tell you guys about burning freight brokers. If you are a carrier, all right, listen to me carefully. That's the last thing you want to do in this industry right now is burn your freight broker. I need to tell everybody who came out to the class June 9th, June 10th, thank you so much. I appreciate each one of y'all. We had a sellout everywhere. All the seats gone, taken. Everybody got what they was looking for. They deserved. I'm very appreciative. So is ABG Logistics Inc. Okay? Now, let's get into this about burning freight brokers, all right, as a carrier. I'm gonna tell you guys, years ago as a carrier, I went to go pick up a load for TQL. TQL had a load going up from Jacksonville, Florida. And that load was going up to North Carolina. It's about a 400-mile run. Load was paying like $1,000. I asked TQL before I got there, was the freight palletized, floor loaded? Did they have an appointment time? Everything checked off. Yes, it's palletized. It is not floor loaded. Your appointment is tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So as I got there to the shipper, backed up to the dock, I checked in. I went back and sat in my truck. The guy came up about an hour later, knocked on the door, said your freight is ready. I walked to the back of the trailer and come to find out everything was on the floor. Everything was on the floor. Little small boxes. Now, as each one of you carriers may know, if you've been in this industry for a while, it is going to take hours to offload that freight. Yes, I would have charged more if I knew that freight was on the floor. So I called TQL up, explained to them what was going on with the freight. They asked me how much more. I told them $400 more. All right, they told me they couldn't do it. I said take it off my truck. I go back in, talk to the shipper, and explain to them what was going on. They asked me a question: how much would it take? I said $400 more. They insisted on calling TQL. All right. At the end of the day, I delivered the freight, and TQL gave me, I think it was $200. All right. I was very upset, but I also didn't want to work with TQL anymore, so I didn't give a crap. I was tired of their stuff, period. So they put me on a blacklist. Yeah, I done it to them a couple times. Yeah, because they screwed me over a couple times. It wasn't like it was one or two times. It was quite a few times that TQL actually screwed me over. So I did not mind being blacklisted from them. I didn't want to haul no more of their freight because I knew they were liars. They tell you the city is here and actually it's over there. So I decided as a carrier, I no longer wanted to work with them. To each one of you carriers that are out there, I want you to pay attention and do not just burn a freight broker. There's only so many freight brokers out here that have decent freight. All right. If they did something to you and they've done it quite a few times and have not made up for their mistakes of what they've done, and if you feel like your business can move on without them, I would say, yeah, go ahead. Leave them alone. Get your money. Get your last paycheck from them. Don't ever call them back. Let them keep calling you, all right? Don't get on the blacklist because it might be a city or town that you go into that they are the ones that have the freight. And now because you got blacklisted, you're no longer able to haul that freight, okay? That's why I don't want you guys to do it. Also, do yourself a favor. Do not go inside some of these shipping offices and ask for those people business. They won't tell you, but here's what they will do. They will email that broker and tell that broker exactly what you have done. That's another quick way to get blacklisted. All right? If you're trying to become a broker, but you're sitting in a truck, all right, you can take some of your rate cards that you have from years ago, go back over those rate cards and start reaching out, all right, to those particular shippers. But if you're sitting in a truck, walking into an office, and you're asking for their business, you are then in violation of your contract, all right? That's why it's very important for you to read your contract. You can get blacklisted for that also. There are a lot of people that get caught double brokering, carriers that giving freight to brokers, all right, and brokers giving freight to carriers and vice versa. It shouldn't be happening, but it does. So if you do want to stick around in this business, build you a great relationship with a few brokers that have certain lanes that you have hauled back and forth on. They will work with you. I'm not saying some of them are the best. They don't have the best layover rules and policies, $150, $25 an hour, but it keeps your truck moving. All right? Don't get on the bad side of some of these brokers. Technology is moving ahead where now you're not even going to be able to talk to a broker. You're just going to be able to book your stuff online, see the rate confirmation, and you will never talk to a broker because things are moving just that fast, all right? They are also implementing steps that'll keep the broker away and say, hey, listen, this is your rate con, this is the layover, and if you happen to show up late, early, or whatever, and it has to be overnight stay, it's going to be automated into your pay. All right? Pay attention what's going on. For you carriers that are out there, y'all see the trends that are happening. The autonomous trucks are happening right now as we speak. Y'all young guys need to go out here, get your money, get it fast while you can, because in a minute, all this truck driving sitting behind that wheel is coming to a head. Believe me, you. I am your boy George. Yes, I need you to go on my page and subscribe to me right now. Hit that button and tell me what you think. Give me your comments, your suggestions. What is your next idea? What do you think I should talk about on my next channel? Come on. I am your boy George. Yes, the true truck driver.